Welcome to Mount Desert Island and Acadia National Park. We want your stay here to be memorable, enjoyable, and safe. And we urge all of you to please practice social distancing in whatever you do and use a mask in all the appropriate situations. Please help us keep coronavirus free and keep our island safe. Thank you. Sponsored by First National Bank. Dream first. Our best days are ahead. And now we'll return to part 2 of Bar Harbor, a place for all seasons.
Soar like an eagle over Mount Desert Island in a glider, airplane, or vintage biplane. Or just grab lunch and go for a hike on one of Acadia's plentiful hiking trails. If you're a golfer, you'll be pleased to know that Kibo Valley Golf Club, the 8th oldest course in the country, sits right at the edge of town on the border of Acadia National Park. Last, but certainly not least, Bar Harbor has a very active YMCA with an indoor pool, full-size gym, a great workout and weight room, and welcomes all visitors. If all that activity makes you hungry, you're in luck. Bar Harbor has dozens of great restaurants. Cuisine ranges from the local lobster and freshly caught fish to dishes with more of an international flair. Choose from Italian, Thai, Chinese, Cuban, Mexican, vegetarian, Indian, all served in a wide variety of settings, from quaint to 5-star and everything in between. Bar Harbor's downtown, that once catered exclusively to the rich summer clientele of the past, still retains that turn-of-the-century feel and offers today's discerning travelers a unique mix of goods and services. Main crafts, art galleries, clothing, home and garden, health products, sporting goods, books, antiques, unusual boutiques, beer and wine tasting, real estate and banking, sprinkled with tasty sidewalk restaurants and pleasant, relaxing oceanfront parks, and a quintessential village green that doubles as a hub for the Island Explorer, a free bus service that can take you just about anywhere you want to go on Mount Desert Island and Acadia National Park. The Village Green also hosts many community events during the spring, like the very popular Indian Marketplace in May and art shows in June. During the summer, there are band concerts, and in the fall, more art shows and craft fairs. During July and August, you can watch movies some nights at Agamon Park on the waterfront. Something else that goes on in Bar Harbor that many people don't know about is world-class research. The Jackson Laboratory, one of Maine's largest employers, is internationally known for its cancer and stem cell research. And the Mount Desert Island Biological Laboratory studies non-mammalian animals to learn about fundamental biological processes. Both institutions invite visitors to come learn more about them.
You're watching the Acadia Channel, Mount Desert Island and Acadia National Park's tourist information television station. The Acadia Channel has been informing and entertaining visitors to our beautiful island for over 4 decades. Please enjoy the show.
Galen's Restaurant, a restored turn-of-the-century boarding house where you'll always find friendly, courteous service and consistently well-prepared fare. Enjoy lunch or dinner in one of our comfortable, air-conditioned dining rooms or out on the front porch. Our varied menu includes salads, fresh fish, hand-cut steaks, and the locals' favorite, prime rib. The Galley Lounge is a cozy spot to unwind with happy hour from 3 to 6 every afternoon. Come to Galen's for lunch, dinner, or cocktails. Galen's Restaurant, just up from the town pier, 17 Main Street, Bar Harbor.
No doubt, when you come to Bar Harbor, you're looking for something different to do without having to get all dolled up and spend a lot of money. That's why you want to take in an evening at Real Pizza Cinerama, the movie theater with a twist. It's the next best thing to catching a movie in your own living room. Curl up in a recliner or a comfy couch, or pull up a chair at a table with a great pizza and a glass of beer or wine spread out in front of you. Ladies and gentlemen, may we present some Real Pizza feature presentations. Stick to the simple, or go way out and build your own exotic fresh dough pizza. Choose from over 40 toppings, cheeses, candy, great coffee, and decadent desserts. For only $6, you can savor the best of Hollywood, American independence, art, and foreign language films on the big screen in stereo surround sound. Showtimes are different, so check for times on the web at realpizza.com. During July and August at 11 p.m., we have late-night cult classics. Real Pizza. Wonder what's showing tonight?
National Park and Maine State Sea Kayak Tours offer a sea kayaking experience unlike any other. Paddle the pristine waters of Blue Hill and Western Bay with professional and knowledgeable guides. Known as the Quiet Side, enjoy undeveloped shoreline, wildlife, and Maine's coastal ecology during a relaxing 4-hour morning, afternoon, or sunset tour. Start your tour in Bar Harbor or in Southwest Harbor. Let National Park and Maine State Sea Kayak Tours take you away to the remote side of Acadia. Call 288-0342 or 244-9500 for more information.
We're on board Ollie's Trolley today, the best way to see Acadia National Park and Bar Harbor.
Hop on board Ollie's Trolley for a fully narrated tour with local guides. Choose from Acadia National Park, Cadillac Mountain, or a downtown Bar Harbor tour, all within an antique trolley car setting. Take a piece of Bar Harbor home at the Ollie's Trolley gift shop. Ollie's Trolley, winner of the TripAdvisor Award of Excellence. See them on Facebook and olliestrolley.com.
And now we'll return to part 2 of Bar Harbor, a place for all seasons.
So much to do, so much to see, so much to learn. All of this makes Bar Harbor a distinct destination as well as a wonderful place to call home. But what helps to make it truly unique is that it is bordered on 3 sides by Acadia National Park, one of America's favorite national parks. Acadia is a special place, created by nature and preserved by man. The park's physical features, ponds, lakes, hillsides, and rocky outcroppings were shaped beginning some 500 million years ago with the movement of earth glaciers and water, creating a natural landscape of breathtaking beauty. In 1901, the summer residents who had come to so dearly love Mount Desert Island formed a public land trust under the directorship of George B. Dorr to help preserve its beauty. George Dorr spent most of the next 40 years accumulating all the land which was to become the first national park established east of the Mississippi. Named for the French heritage of the island, the park was first called Lafayette National Park in 1919 and was later changed by an act of Congress to that by which we know it today, Acadia National Park. Along with George Dorr, no one was more instrumental in preserving the natural character of Acadia than John D. Rockefeller, Jr. His personal donation to the park of more than 10,000 acres added such remarkable picturesque features as Thunder Hole and Otter Cliffs. Rockefeller's foresight and financial support created the system of carriage roads, which wind easily through the park, where the dark, cool forests open up to spectacular views. Whether you traverse the trails on foot, or on 2 wheels, or on 4 legs, you won't be competing for space here with anyone but resident wildlife, because there are no motor cars allowed on what are fondly known as Mr. Rockefeller's roads. Parts of Acadia are also accessible by car using the Park Loop Road. The classic coastal vistas of Ocean Drive, the serenity of Stanley Brook, the bubbles framing Jordan Pond, the panorama of Eagle Lake, Frenchman Bay, the Porcupine Islands, and the coast of Maine as you ascend Cadillac Mountain, the very top of Mount Desert Island. It is from this vantage point, though some critics don't agree, that the United States is first touched by the morning sun. Although much of the park is easily accessible, to really penetrate into the heart of Acadia, one must use their own 2 feet. A casual trail along a winding brook or a challenging climb up a granite mountain allows you to find solitude. To paddle across the mirror-flat surface on one of Acadia's ponds with a loon calling in the distance is a moment you will always remember. The exhilaration of a dip at Sand Beach, Echo Lake Beach, or the Bluffs. No matter how you do it, get out and find your own little piece of Acadia. Bar Harbor is a town that has stood the test of time and whose people will show you what Down East hospitality really means. Although Bar Harbor was traditionally known as a summer place, it has grown into a year-round destination. The Bar Harbor 4th of July Parade up Main Street, the Rotary Club Lobster Festival, the annual MDI YMCA lobster races at the ball field, and the magnificent fireworks display at the town pier will always be the official start of summer. But come discover the rest of the year on the island. Come celebrate the fall with its art and craft shows and music festivals, when nature's hand turns the green hillsides into a riot of autumn colors. The vivid greens of the Acadia summer dissolve into a backdrop of red, yellow, and orange hues. People come to enjoy the change of season, to run half marathons, and the locals even race their beds down Cottage Street. When the winter's white has replaced autumn's color, life on Mount Desert Island starts to slow down considerably, but it's not without some commotion. Just like summer starts with the 4th of July, winter begins with Christmas, and Bar Harbor celebrates the holidays with some special events of its own. Perhaps the most famous are the Pajama Sale and Midnight Madness, enjoyed by locals and visitors alike. There's even a beer fest in January. Although the snow closes down most of Acadia to cars except for Ocean Drive, the rest of Acadia is accessible by simply strapping on your cross-country skis or your snowshoes and enjoying a peaceful adventure into a winter wonderland. Bar Harbor, a place for all seasons.
You're watching the Acadia Channel, Mount Desert Island and Acadia National Park's tourist information television station. The Acadia Channel has been informing and entertaining visitors to our beautiful island for over 4 decades. Please enjoy the show.
All aboard! Experience a timeless railroad journey on board the Down East Scenic Railroad. Ride this historic rail line originally built in the 1800s, pulled by vintage locomotives and restored passenger cars. Learn about the history of rail travel from a time gone by. Trains depart Saturdays and Sundays from Ellsworth for the 90-minute trip. For reservations and tickets, visit downeastscenicrail.org or call 1-866-449-RAIL. Come ride the Down East Scenic Railroad, where the journey is the destination.
Window Panes, called one of Maine's coolest stores by Down East Magazine, has been pleasing customers for over 20 years. Fun and functional items await you in their newly renovated store across from the Village Green in downtown Bar Harbor. For the kitchen, useful gadgets, glasswares, table linens, pottery, tea towels, candles, and more. For the bath, Window Panes has a tempting selection of soaps, lotions, and beautiful robes. They're known for offering hard-to-find items and many made-in-Maine products as well. Items for the garden include wind chimes, stone sculptures, buoy bells, and garden hods. The newly renovated Window Panes, Village Green, Bar Harbor. Are you coming to Bar Harbor this summer? Go to visitbarharbor.com.